when there might be some relief.
About 5 hours, hopefully, Wayne. Looks like by 8 to 10 p.m., we should have some cooling ocean breezes coming in. Absolutely amazing. Never thought I'd see a 115 at 4 o'clock in Portland. This is like Phoenix weather, just amazing stuff. That is our current temp. That is the high temperature for the day. Here are the highs. They're coming in right now, actually. And we often have high temps more like 6 p.m. or 5 or 6 p.m. So these may go a degree or two higher. Just stunning numbers there. 114 at McMinnville, 116 at Scappoose, 114 in Troutdale. This is with very dry easterly wind that is blowing. So here's the plan this evening. Okay, much, much cooler by 9 to 11 p.m. I just can't believe it. I just said 115 a bunch of times and 116. Okay, so then tomorrow, 20 to 25 degrees cooler. Wow, that's a huge drop, right? We're still in the 90s. 90s are going to feel amazing after this. And then when is the heat wave really going to end? I think it's going to be on Thursday. We're going to drop into the 80s at that point. All right, let's check out the current temps here in the view. Everybody's sunny, of course. 115 here in the city. At the top of the West Hills, it's 107, always cooler at the higher elevations. Over in Vancouver, across the river, it's 115. You see the northeast wind gusting to 21. And you see it is really quiet. I just noticed driving around, there's like nobody outside walking around. And this really shows you the extreme heat. 98 degrees at Government Camp at the base of Ski Bowl. So it's almost 100 up on the mountain. But here's the big change coming. 67, Chinook Winds Beach Cam. And you see the temperatures in the valley have cooled. 85 at Eugene. As we go through the evening, you know what's going to happen? This cool ocean air is beginning to pour into the West Valley, comes right up into the metro, comes up the Columbia River. By 6 p.m., we might be already down to 100. And by the time we get to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you see what happens? We drop into the 70s, which is going to be just amazing. Now, of course, it's blazing heat outside. We've been telling you for days not to go outside. But for short periods of time, it is okay, you know, when you're running for your car to outside. Or for the example here is that we sent Brian McMillan outside to compare our heat with some other really hot places in the country. And Brian, it feels like, you know, it's a cliche, but like a blast furnace, right?
Oh, it totally is. I mean, my photographer Tad and I have been standing out here for just about 30 seconds, and it's just, oh, it is just abrasive heat. I want to show you, even on the dry grass, this grass wasn't dry just a few days ago, but just radiating off the grass, it's 150 degrees here with our infrared thermometer. But check out the black top. That's where it gets even hotter. That's where it gets more dangerous for your pets and for your own feet and your kids' feet and all that, because look at that, radiating 165 degrees. Now, right now, remarkably, Portland is the hot spot here in the country. Take a look at this. This gives us a look here across the country at some of the warmest spots. These are current temperatures. 115 degrees right now in Portland. Another spot that's real toasty, of course, Phoenix, but they're at 108, so we're way warmer than they are. And Mark showed you those current temperatures here around the Pacific Northwest, setting records up in Seattle, setting records in Portland. Really nowhere compares. And we're going to continue to see these temperatures drop as we move throughout the rest of the night here. It should be a lot more comfortable by later on tonight. Looking forward to that. And you know what? I think I overdressed. Wore the dark pants here. I'm going to go back into the studio where it's a little bit cooler with that air conditioning. We'll send it back to you guys. Wayne?
Okay, thank you, Brian. Boy, you know, let me just ask you a quick question here, Brian. You're a meteorologist here, of course. You've been looking at the models. If somebody would have told you 2 weeks ago that we would hit 115 in Portland, what would you have said?
You know, I think they were hinting at it a week ago. The models were, and we just didn't quite believe it because we thought, I don't even know if Portland can get that hot.
Right.
Sure enough, here we are. And it's so weird feeling it outside, being here at home instead of in a place like Palm Springs or Phoenix, to be feeling this kind of heat. Just absolutely remarkable. I hope it's the only time in our lives that we feel this kind of heat here.
Let's hope so. Okay, Brian, get inside, get cool. Thank you.